Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Adas from Explore and Inspire. I'm here with you to share and give some ideas about a very hot topic is toys. So most of the families want to buy toys whenever it's a birthday, Christmas and any other occasions, whatever it comes, first thing you think of is buying a toy for your child. So most of the time you have no idea what to buy. So always think and like what is the best toy for 4-year-old and 5-year-old, like depending on what age your child is, you just look into and buy toys. I would want to go into the core part. What is the purpose of toy? Toys are something which keeps your child engaged. Have you ever thought why they are not playing with the toy that you bought for them? And they just played one time, it just went to the corner of your room and they have not touched it again, because there is nothing interesting in them. They just played it one time because they liked it. It's a new toy. That's the new excitement. As soon as they touched it, they played it, it's done. Now there is nothing interesting to them. So when you're choosing a toy for your child, just think about it. Will he come back to it? Will he or she will come back to it again? So it should be something interesting, something drawing them to come back to that toy. So here I am with you to give you some of our ideas what kind of toys you can buy for your child. So here I am with 4 areas where you can buy toys for your child. The first place is indoor toys. The second place is for outdoor toys, and the third one for the car, and the fourth one at the party. When they sit and do party, they need some kind of mini toys to play and engage, other than you sitting and waiting them go party. Depends on the age level of your children. If I'm saying the puzzles, that meant 3-year-old uses the wooden puzzle which has a knob on, and 5-year-old use the puzzle 70 pieces, 80 pieces, like that. So you can decide where they are at, but I wanted to give you the suggestions. What kind of toy, just the name, general name. If you have any questions later on, please put the comment down below, so I will answer what age and what kind of toy would be appropriate. Why they like toys is why they want toys, which toys they like the most, which they can apply their creativity. They can do rebuild and rebuild, build and rebuild, and which makes them feel engaged and entertained, and which makes them feel proud, which is really attractive, which is visually engaging and also hands-on and easily put away. It is doable, and it is shareable. So they can share with the other people too. Just one single piece and that causes a problem. It is shareable, and also they can both, more than 2 can work, or 1 can work, more than 1 can. So daddy or parent and child can work. So these are the areas you need to really look into when you are buying a toy. For the first one, as I said earlier, the toys which they can use in indoors. Suggestion for indoor toys that I would like to make are blocks, like wooden blocks, anything they can build, they can manipulate, they can do their creativity, and Legos, puzzles, animals, like they can have the animals, 3-dimensional animals where they can play farm. So that is a real life. And also this is the thing, it's something you buy it, you make sure when you buy something, you make sure it is real. So real things, like I don't believe in buying Star Wars toys, because that is not real. I believe in buying something like a fire truck. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a fire truck. They have something to learn about the ladder and the light, and so buy something from nature, buy something which is real, so realistic, and they can apply that into the life. And a marble game where they can build around, and then they can put the marble in, and it goes all the way down, the marble work. and wooden train tracks and the train. They love that wooden games. Rescue toys, like a rescue team, like police car and fire trucks, as I said earlier, they are really good toys for them. Patterning toys, like making a pattern. Tools like screwdriver and like a toolkit where they play in a real tightening and loosening screwdriver. Lots of tools, real tools that they use in a real life. And doctor set and police set, they can put them on and they can work like they are something taking care of, they are going into the community and helping other people as a doctor, nurse, and mailman, police officer, and firefighter. So those kind of costumes are good toys for them, like put on the costume and pretend play like that. Play-doh, bicky sticks, and ticky tacks, where they can create something and put it on the wall, and wiki sticks, it has a wiki stick, we can twist it around and make any shapes. They doing science experiment with children, that is one activity they would really like. Basic art and craft supplies like glue, pencil, markers, which is all brings out their creativity, and that is really recommended for and if you have a children in your house, just be prepared with the markers and pencils and paint, which really good for them to bring out their own personality and creativity out. And of course, board games, like I play with my 5-year-olds the snake and ladder game, and the game which is with the dice, and there's fishing games. So lots of games available in the market where you can play, and you can do some science experiment like making volcano, like pouring vinegar and baking soda, and that is a good activity to do with them. And last one is interactive books. So depending on the age, provide them the interactive books where they can interact. It's like a surprise, whose eye is that for animal, and when you turn the page it reveals the answer. And the flip up books, those are all very engaging books. These are the books you can use it anywhere they go, they can carry around and ask. That gives them communication skill. They ask to their friends and they play with that. These are some of my suggestion for your child to get for a indoor toy. For the outdoor toy, I have some suggestion for you. When they are outdoor, their body is outside, their mind is outside. They wanting to express themselves, they wanting to explore the nature along with their handy tools. So for that, I have some recommendation for you. You can buy some toys for them for outside. So they are one, a bike for the biking, and a scooter, and if they like to do skateboard, they don't have to stand and skate, they just sit and skate. Or my children do skating inside the house on their they just lay on their body. And you can take your child to hikes and fun for the outdoor fun. And you can have a small sandbox set up in a big bin, put some sand or some beans in it, and have some shovel and cup, and so they can sensory move, pour and transfer. It's like outdoor toy, like a sensory bin. It can be sand or it can be water too. I have a setup at my house, like in the corner I have a big bin. This is the picture look like it. So this is the one I'm just talking about, like which has a with this I change it to the water, and I change it to the water and the sand, so they can switch and play with it. So that is a sensory. Even my 5-year-old, 6-year-old, whenever we visit at my house, they play with the sensory bin. So that is one of the activity for them to play outdoor. And hammock, the swing that you can use, like if you have a tree or a wooden pole or something outdoor, you can use a hammock for them to sit and swing. They love that. I'd play with the children, treasure hunt. And real tools. Real tools means if it's if you have a snow in your place, you have the shovel available. If it's a leaf falling leaves. If leaves falls, you have the, if your leaf falls, you prepare with a rake. So they are involved in nature and doing garden work with your family, and raking leaves and shoveling snow. Those are the activities, those are the tools you can prepare. Even you can gift your child, saying that this is a shovel for you, in a child size shovel for the snow season. You can shovel and help. That's a practical life, we call it in Montessori. And chalkboard. If you have a wall somewhere, you can connect chalkboard. You can chalkboard, or if you have a concrete road, get a box of chalk available, so they can draw and be creative on the concrete outside. So that is one of the idea. Get chalks for them. And bubbles. That's all the time favorite play toy for the kids, the bubbles. Always have a bubble, or get, if you go to someone's house, get, if they have children, get bubbles for them as a gift. It's a great gift to get the bubbles, and it can stay inside for about 1 to 2 years, and they can play with the bubbles all the time. So bubbles are the great toy. The other sports toys like a soccer ball or punching tool, or a bat and baseball tool, and soccer ball stuff, and tennis and badminton, all the sports little toys is available in dollar store and just $1. So you get those kind of outdoor toys. When they have the toy, they are forced to go outside and play and learn new skill. So that is great for their learning their locomotor and motor skills and manipulative skills with the toys, outdoor toys. So those are the toys, toy recommendation. And also you can take your children for a hike and long walks. And for me, when it's a weekend and all, I take my kids for the long walk, and I gave them the Fitbit kind of watch that I had. I gave them, and see, this much mile we walked. So, and also I'll make a video on that, what all things I prepare for them too. When I go for a walk. So we go for a walk with a very fun way, discovering that tree, talking about the trees and this weather. So make it more fun rather than just go straight to walk. Just stop there and have snack and get refreshing. And enjoy the time when you take your child to the walk. You can gift them a really good hiking shoes, or a stick to walk for the hiking, and a cool backpack would be great for the hiking backpack. That's a good gift to present. And yeah, these are the couple of things, I guess. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. And if you have any questions, please. The next two areas is very minor. One is car toy and another one is a potty toy. So talking about car toy, so I have car toys like I use leap pad. Leap pad looks like this, so they sit and type. I try to avoid monitor as much as I could. So leap pad is like a black and white letters. When they press on the letter, it says letter sound and a letter animal name. So leap pad I used with my kids, and I use the draw erase board, which looks like this. Draw erase board which look like this is really good, and which they can draw and erase again, creativity. And I use the magnetic box where they put the magnets on it, and that is this one, and that is helpful in the, and books. And also I have a books. I have a book, which one I got it from Michael's, where you fill the water in the pan and you just draw it, and it becomes a color. And when it dries out, it becomes all plain. So that is this one. You can use that for the travel toy. And pop-up books. So if you have a pop-up books, it's a really fun thing to do in the driving. So when you drive, they can open and see like pop-up books from the book. When you open the pop-up books, is like this pop-up books. Cubic cube, that is really good toy when they sit in the car and figuring it out. And then also the picture puzzles, also they can sit and figure that out. That make a small pouch in the car where you can put toys in and they can share among, if they're sibling, they can share toys as a toy pouch. And of course the books, picture book, which does not have much words, just the pictures and few words. And I put some bar books for my older child because he's ready to read, so that he can read the book. And while I'm driving, and also I talk to them, what do you think, where are we going, what are we going to do today, what was your favorite part, what was your what part you do not like. And I have a really good conversation with them. And also I play the children's music on a CD, like, so I play the music in the car, so they listen to the music, so they learn lots of nursery rhymes. That way they learned a lot of tunes. And also I play my language song from my country, so that way they learn that language as well. And I sometimes discuss with them about the academics, like discuss. Also we learn something in the car, like what is 2 plus 2, what is 3 plus 3. Okay, I don't have any toys or anything, I just have them look at the nature and find something. Like I spy something with my little eyes, a green tree, they point out. It's like a game. So we have so many things we can do in the car when you travel. So toys you can use, or just the verbal or interaction among families. So you do not need any of the iPad or any monitor stuff. The last one is potty. So both of my boys got potty trained around 18 months. So they are always independent, going potty by themselves, and they go sit there, and they close their door and turn on the fan and light, and they start sitting there. And I put a little basket like this nearby the potty with some books and some toys. And the toys and books again, just like I mentioned in the car toy, like interactive books, pop-up books, and for toys, the Cubic cubes and magnetic toys, the erase board, drawing board. I use that one for them to use, and these are pretty engaging for them, and they are very independent by that. So until then, they patiently know their restroom manners. They sit there and look at these books. When they are done, they give us a card, just clean by themselves. So it's been a success so far with all these gifts. And also when you're wanting to gift somebody, that your family or friends, I would recommend ask them if they are interested buying any of these toys. Ask them instead of randomly give something else to them. Try to give something real, manipulative, educational, and engaging. So there are lots of points, as I mentioned earlier, which is useful to them. And it's not like one time if you really don't want to give them a toy, give them an experience. That is most favorite thing of mine. I ask my friends and family, we don't want any gift. First of all, if you're buying any gift, we would appreciate getting some experience. I meant not any toys, because I'm very picky buying toys for my children. I look so many things when I buy toys. So okay, on that I said lots of factors. If I'm satisfied, I'll buy the toy. So I recommend families to give us some experience. So like going to a bouncy park, going to somewhere like a ticket, a gift card towards going to a bouncy park or a museum or a play area or a swimming class, or going for a gift card towards an ice cream store, something which is they can go there and get experienced by that, and it's from that family who gave you this gift card, and we can go get ice cream or go play there for 2 hours or 3 hours, or give just like straight money in a check or something, so they can go. Last year I got some cash from a friend, and I used that cash and enrolled my child to go to soccer lesson and basketball lesson and art class. art class. With that money, I can use it to art class. That is really useful. They're learning a skill. It's nothing, there is no other toys laying on the floor. They are not playing, but they are going to the. I would recommend everybody to think before you buy a toy or anything, giving something to a child, if this is useful. Think always before you buy a toy, just think if this is going to be useful. A good toy or experience, you decide. Thank you all. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time and encouragement. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I would love to answer. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel. I will be here with another topic, and until then, bye bye, take care.